Stop everything. Imagine a force so utterly dominant, so impossibly consistent, it seems less like a human athlete and more like a glitch in the very fabric of sporting reality. We're talking about Novak Djokovic, a name that has become synonymous with an era of unparalleled supremacy, a decade where he didn't just win, he conquered, he redefined, he transcended the boundaries of what we thought was possible on a tennis court. This isn't just about a player with a good run. This is about an individual who meticulously dismantled the established order piece by agonizing piece, constructing his own throne from the shattered records of legends. His reign wasn't just impressive. It was a phenomenon, a relentless onslaught against history itself, rewriting the fundamental rules of engagement. What if everything you thought you knew about the pinnacle of tennis was merely a prelude to his arrival, a warm-up act for the main event? Prepare to delve into the astonishing saga of a man who didn't just play the game, but mastered its very essence, transforming it into a personal dominion of unmatched consistency, unbreakable mental fortitude, and an all-court game that simply beggars belief. How do you explain a player who doesn't just adapt to every surface, but owns them all with equal, suffocating authority? Novak Djokovic stands alone, a titan who has claimed multiple Grand Slam titles on the lightning-fast grass of Wimbledon, the brutal red clay of Roland Garros, and the hard courts of both the Australian and U.S. Opens. This isn't mere versatility. This is total environmental control, a chameleon-like adaptability fused with a predatory instinct, allowing him to hunt down victory regardless of the arena. While others specialized, he generalized to perfection, blurring the lines of what a surface specialist even means. He shattered the myth that true dominance required a preferred terrain, instead demonstrating that a truly exceptional champion bends the court to their will. His Grand Slam tally isn't just a number. It's a testament to a revolutionary approach, proving that the modern era demands a player who is not merely good on all surfaces, but great on them all simultaneously. He turned every major into his personal hunting ground, leaving a trail of broken dreams and rewritten record books in his wake. Let's talk about records, not just breaking them, but pulverizing them into dust. Djokovic didn't just inch past his illustrious rivals, Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal. He surged ahead in the most critical metric, Grand Slam singles titles. For years, the debate raged, the GOAT, conversations seemingly locked between two legends. But then came Novak, a relentless force of nature who systematically absorbed their records, then surpassed them. He didn't just join the pantheon. He ascended above it, claiming the undisputed crown with a ferocity that stunned the tennis world. His era wasn't about sharing the spotlight. It was about shining so brightly, he cast shadows over everyone else. This wasn't a slow, incremental climb. It was a furious ascent, fueled by an almost pathological desire to be the absolute, unquestionable best. Every victory wasn't just a win. It was another brick in the monument to his unmatched superiority, each Grand Slam trophy a declaration of his singular reign. But what truly sets him apart, what transforms a great champion into an historical anomaly, is his return game. It's not just good. It's widely considered the greatest in the history of tennis, a weapon so potent it neutralizes the biggest serves, turning an opponent's advantage into his own opportunity. He sees serves not as threats, but as invitations, deciphering their trajectory and spin with a split-second accuracy that defies human reaction time. Imagine launching a rocket only for it to be caught by a net and fired back with even greater precision. That's Djokovic's return. It's a psychological hammer blow, knowing that even your best weapon will likely be returned with venom, putting you on the defensive from the first stroke. This singular skill doesn't just win points. It crushes spirits, eroding confidence with every perfectly placed block or blistering cross-court winner. It's an art form, a tactical masterpiece, and a relentless torment for anyone standing on the other side of the net, wondering how their best service game just evaporated into nothingness. Beyond the brute force and tactical genius lies a physical marvel, his flexibility. It's almost supernatural, allowing him to contort his body into impossible positions, retrieving shots that other players can only watch sail past. He slides across hard courts like a clay court specialist, stretches for lobs with the grace of a gymnast, and maintains balance in angles that would send most athletes tumbling. This isn't just about avoiding injury. It's about extending his reach by an extra foot, turning losing points into winning rallies, forcing opponents to hit one more shot, and then one more, until they break. This physical elasticity is a secret weapon, a silent advantage that grinds down opponents over 5 sets, as he expends less energy covering the court and recovers faster from extreme lunges. His body bends but never breaks, a testament to years of meticulous training and an almost balletic understanding of biomechanics. He makes the impossible look routine, turning defensive scrambles into offensive strikes, a physical riddle few have ever solved. Speaking of challenges, what about the pressure? The moments when entire careers hang in the balance, when the crowd roars, and the weight of history presses down? This is where Djokovic truly transforms from a great player into a mythical figure. His ability to raise his level under the most intense pressure is simply unmatched, a cold, calculated precision that appears when others falter. He thrives in the cauldron, finding an extra gear, an almost supernatural focus that sharpens his strokes, fortifies his resolve, and solidifies his tactical choices. Think back to the epic tiebreaks, the championship points saved, the crucial breaks of serve against the greatest to ever play the game. These weren't lucky breaks. They were demonstrations of mental fortitude so absolute, it borders on the inhuman. He doesn't just withstand pressure. He weaponizes it, using the intensity of the moment to fuel his already formidable game, making him virtually unbeatable when it matters most. Let's reveal some of the rarely discussed facets that underpin this epical dominance. Did you know that Novak, since his early youth, has been driven by an almost preternatural visualization habit, reportedly drawing the Wimbledon trophy at just 7 years old and sleeping with it, an eerily precise mental blueprint for the future that preceded his actual triumph by decades? This isn't just dreaming big. It's an almost prophetic projection of success. Furthermore, during his grueling matches, he has been observed consuming spoonfuls of pure Manuka honey directly from the jar, a peculiar ritual for rapid, sustained energy that bypasses conventional sports drinks, hinting at an unorthodox approach to fueling his relentless physique. And perhaps most intriguingly, to fine-tune his already legendary reflexes and anticipation, he has been known to employ specialized neurotraining techniques, including catching irregularly bouncing balls in dimly lit rooms, a covert method to sharpen his reaction time to a superhuman degree, allowing him to perceive and react to shots milliseconds faster than any ordinary human. These aren't just quirks. They're glimpses into the meticulously crafted machine that is Novak Djokovic. All these elements converge into one undeniable truth: his record-breaking tenure as world number 1. Longer than any player in ATP history, he has occupied the pinnacle of the sport, a relentless, unyielding presence at the very top. This isn't a fluke, a momentary surge. It's the ultimate testament to his unmatched consistency, his relentless pursuit of excellence, and his unwavering dedication to a standard of play that often feels unattainable for mere mortals. To stay at the summit for so long requires not just talent, but an almost obsessive level of discipline, a psychological armor impervious to doubt, and a physical regimen designed for perpetual peak performance. He hasn't just held the number 1 ranking. He's redefined what it means, turning it into a fortress that few could even dream of breaching. He didn't just define modern tennis. He is modern tennis, a living, breathing blueprint for ultimate athletic achievement. What if his true secret isn't just unmatched skill, but meticulously engineered psychological profile, designed to exploit the very concept of human error? We've witnessed a champion who doesn't just play the game, but solves it, an athlete who seems to strip away the chaos and unpredictability inherent in sport, replacing it with an almost unsettling, logical progression towards victory. He doesn't just adapt to his opponents. He seems to download their weaknesses, process their strengths, and then algorithmically dismantle them, point by crushing point. The sheer perfection, the almost robotic consistency under pressure, the relentless statistical superiority across every metric, it all begs the question. Is this simply the peak of human capability or something more? What if the greatest player of all time isn't just a man, but the sport's ultimate algorithm, meticulously optimizing every variable, leaving no room for the beautiful chaos that once defined human competition? He's not merely winning games. He's playing a different game entirely. The question isn't whether he's the GOAT, but if he's even playing the same sport as everyone else.